everyone. Welcome to San Lando Sound Waves. We're so glad you're here. This is week 1, day 2. Today, our reading is Genesis chapter 1, verses 3 through 19. We're reading from the NIV translation. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. And God said, "Let there be an expanse between the waters to separate water from water." So God made the expanse and separated the water under the expanse from the water above it. And it was so. God called the expanse sky. And there was morning, and there was evening, the second day. And God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and gathered waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to the various kinds." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seeds according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark seasons and days and years. And let them be lights in the expanse of the sky to give light on the earth." And it was so. God made 2 great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the expanse of the sky to give light on the earth, to govern the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the 4th day. That's our scripture reading. Let's look at our 7 arrows from our book, 7 Arrows. Arrow 1. What did this passage say? Were there any repeating words? Any interesting words? What stood out to you? Arrow 2. What did this passage mean to its original audience? Arrow 3. What does this passage tell us about God? Arrow 4. What does this passage tell us about man? Arrow 5. What does this passage demand of me? Arrow 6. How does this passage change the way I relate to people? Arrow 7. What does this passage prompt me to pray to God? From our devotional book, 7 Arrows, page 16. Week 1, day 2. God's words are powerful. They are not like the words you and I say every day. Our words can make someone laugh or cry. They can encourage or wound. We use words to communicate our feelings, to get a friend to do us a favor, or even to write a new song or poem. Sometimes our words have the desired effect, but they often lack power. People ignore us. They don't listen or do what we want. But God's words are very different. He created everything with his words. The sun and the moon, the mountains and the valleys, lions and bears, everything. He simply spoke, and all of the things we see every day were created from nothing. That's some kind of power. But this power wasn't simply on display at creation. God continues to use his word to show his power. Today, by his word, God creates new life in those who were once dead in their sins. And the same power that once spoke all things into existence speaks to you through the Bible you now hold in your hands. That's it for today. We hope you join us tomorrow for week 1, day 3.